All right, we're just going to give it a few minutes, everyone. Okay. Testing. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. All right, we're good. The stream is live. We're just gonna give it probably to the 3-4 minute mark as usual. So if you're watching this on the video on demand version, just skip to like the 4 or 5 minute mark, and that way you will get through the intro. Hey man, how you doing? How you doing today? Thanks for tuning into the stream tonight. Decent amount to talk about with crypto today. Some big news when it comes to hackings, which is going to be a big topic today. Yes, we're gonna go into that. Bitcoin finally over 6,000, and the remarkable thing is, I thought there would be FUD because of the some negative news that came out today, but no, the markets are just very strong lately. It's really remarkable if you think about it. That a couple months ago, if there was news that Binance got hacked, prices would have been plummeting. But the market is so strong right now that yeah, the market's good lately. It's really remarkable. Hey Ace1, how are you doing today, buddy? How are you? Thanks for tuning into the stream. We're just gonna give it a minute, guys, so stay tuned. Just gonna give it a minute before we start talking about the news. As always, any questions, feel free to ask them, and super chats are, of course, 100% appreciated. I don't deserve them. I'm not entitled to them, but I do appreciate them when they come my way, because this is a one-man show. We are not corporate funded. We're out here giving the good fight on the crypto world. Yeah, I thought CZ did handle himself well. A lot of... move the mic. Okay, my voice should be good now. I was gonna say a lot of other CEOs in his position, I think, would have blamed other people for the hacking, but he took responsibility for it. He's gonna solve this issue, and I thought he did handle himself well. If anyone here follows CZ. Great guy, really great guy. I hope to meet him one day. I was gonna meet him one time. I was gonna go to a crypto conference. I didn't end up going though. I think it was in Britain. My manager at the time was supposed to, I don't have a manager anymore. This was just a short-term thing, was supposed to book me at a crypto event, but I wasn't able to get my expenses covered for the event, which is why I, didn't end up going. All right, we're just gonna give it to the 4-minute mark. I see we're getting a little bit of latency. Again, just gonna give it another 10-15 seconds at least, because we are getting a little bit of latency. Just let me know how the stream's looking. I'm trying to get the whole streaming thing figured out. I'm still somewhat new to it, so just let me know in the live stream or in the comment section how it looks. But yeah, let's talk about Facebook. So big news regarding Facebook coin, and this just goes to show how non-self-aware Facebook is, because they're all about themselves, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. We're all, in a way, all about ourselves. But Facebook, when they weren't involved in crypto at all, right? When they didn't care about crypto at all, they were willing to follow the pack, and you know, at one time they completely banned crypto ads, then they removed that ban and just banned ICO ads, and now it looks like they are loosening their crypto rules even more so, okay? So Facebook is looking to, now that the whole Facebook coin rumor has all but been completely confirmed, it looks like Facebook is going to be loosening their crypto ad terms again before their stablecoin launch. All right, so let's get into the article. Very important news today. Now that Facebook is on the cusp of rolling out its own crypto of sorts, it's adjusting policies for existing market players to advertise on its platform again. The world's largest social media platform said in a blog post on Wednesday that it's been listening to feedback since it shut down crypto advertising. That led it to assess the policy's effectiveness, and voila, it had an... Oh my god, my throat, guys. The timing just happens to coincide with the upcoming launch of Facebook's own stablecoin. In the post, the company says, quote, "While we will still require people to apply to run ads promoting cryptocurrency, starting today, we will narrow this policy to no longer require pre-approval for ads related to blockchain technology, industry news, education, or events related to cryptocurrency." And you can see right over here, there's a funny tweet. Any Simpsons fans are down below. Yeah. From no to that's a go. Last June, Facebook began requiring those wishing to advertise crypto products on its platform to first get written approval. The ad that directs to a landing page featuring a restricted product such as cryptocurrency exchanges will still require prior approval, Facebook says, or if the landing page, I can't even speak today, includes a prohibited product like an ICO, we will reject it. Easy on the oil concentrations. Yeah, right. No, I don't do any of that. But yeah. Where was I? Referring to something it calls its prohibited financial product and services policy, the post states that Facebook will no longer allow ads promoting contracts of different CFDSs, complex financial products that are often associated with predatory behavior. So ICOs fall into this category and ads for them will be banned. So what Facebook is doing here is they're keeping some extra restrictions on crypto ads. They're keeping ICOs banned, and they are requiring some pre-approval for certain crypto advertisements. However, if you are a news organization, or let's say a YouTube channel, let's say I wanted to buy some Facebook ads, give the Zuck some money, right? And I did that. I don't think I would require pre-approval because I'm not an ICO. I'm just covering the news, giving my opinion on things. So Facebook, I think this is good. I wish they never were so draconian to begin with. I mean, to come out and completely ban all cryptocurrency advertisements, that, you know, however long ago that was, I can't even remember. That was just a bad move. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous because it's throwing the baby out with the bathwater, all right? It's quite funny how something that is so revolutionary can get Zuckerberg to switch gears. Now, if only we could get the older generation to convert into the crypto space. I completely agree. I mean, you would think that when crypto first started getting attention, Zuckerberg would have been one of the first people to really jump on board, but he wasn't. I mean, he was very hostile at first, and he's only now just coming around, so... yeah, I mean, I think he knows now that there's no way to stop blockchain. That's my opinion. I think the writing's on the wall for these social media platforms and these payment processors that they're having their power a bit pressured a little bit from blockchain, because yes, is blockchain at the point yet where it can, let's say there's a blockchain social media website like Steemit, right? Is Steemit at the point yet that it could completely overtake Facebook, or really it's supposed to be an alternative to Reddit? Can it completely overtake Reddit? No, it's not there yet, but these CEOs are looking 5-10 years down the road, and technology moves quickly when it gets going. So I've always said this, technology moves slow until you hit a catalyst, right? So you'll be moving slow, catalyst, and then it's all speeds ahead. It'll moving slow, catalyst, all speeds ahead, okay? I'm not sure where I'm pointing to. I hope you could see that in the webcam. But yeah, so Facebook is loosening its crypto ad policy, and I am happy for once with Zuckerberg. Next up, we're talking about Binance's hack. A team at blockchain services firm CoinFirm, what a genius name. What a really genius name. CoinFirm has been watching the erratic movements of Bitcoin associated with $40 million stolen in the latest Binance breach at 4:11 a.m. on May 8th. Our hackers moved $7.16 million worth of Bitcoin to new addresses and then moved another to 2 new addresses held by the hacker. Thank you, Joe Poon, for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate it. I don't have a lot of money yet, but I hope it helps. It really helps, brother. You've donated a lot this stream and the last stream. You know, don't deplete your bank account just to support the stream. I really do appreciate it, though. Yeah, I mean, you've been great. You've been great. You're probably I think you're the biggest super chat supporter. Nobody had some the first stream I did. You came in the second stream, supported a lot. In this stream, you're supporting. I really do appreciate it, man. Only give when you can give. You know, only donate when you can't. When you have some extra money to donate, I appreciate it. You know, I'm not entitled to it. You know what I mean? But I really do appreciate it, brother. I really do. This is the 4th major exchange hack of the year, following Cryptopia, DragonX, and Bithumb. The hack took place at 5:15 on May 7th when hackers dragged over 7,000 Bitcoin from a single Binance hot wallet into a smaller number of wallets in a single transaction. The hacker then moved small amounts into smaller wallets. Given the nature of the Bitcoin blockchain, it's easy to see where each Binance Bitcoin is going out, but it's difficult to perform real forensics on the wallets in order to understand who or what created them. XRP in the long run will get us better, financially stable. That is the truth, my brother. That is the truth. That is what we're all waiting for. And I think you look year, maybe 2 years from now, and you look back at today, you're going to be laughing at this stream because you're going to be like, man, was I right on betting big on XRP? XRP to the moon. And the only reason I didn't cover XRP in today's stream so far is because there wasn't much news on it today. There was a little bit of FUD out, just some fear, uncertainty, doubt articles out. Nothing great came out today, so that's the only reason I haven't covered XRP in today's video. But yeah, I definitely agree with XRP getting us all financially stable in the long run. Definitely is a good play in my opinion. Now, this is from CoinFirm's Twitter account. This is just highlighting the actual roadmap of what happened with the hacking, all right? And CoinFirm is some security firm that tracks blockchain companies, right? And they basically tracked every movement they could when it comes to this hacking. Now, in my opinion, Binance has been a very safe exchange, but it's kind of like you could only get to a certain amount of safety at this point. Boom Blaze asks, bro, do you think CZ won't become an evil like Mount Gox? I do not think. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about my throat, guys. I do not think CZ will pull a Mount Gox, and here is why, Boom Blaze. All right, here's why. I was around when the Mount Gox thing happened. I was invested in crypto. I wasn't affected by it, but I was around when it happened, okay? And the reason why Mount Gox was so bad was because exchanges at that time were not making nearly as money as they do now, okay? So exchanges back then, think of how small crypto is right now. Crypto's still a new market, right? Still very new, very new. Back then, it was even smaller. Okay, so for a exchange to do what Mt. Gox did, it's kind of like, think of them as a small business. A small business, if they have the chance to take a couple, millions of dollars and just shut down their business, 9 out of 10 times they're going to take it, right? If you're a small business owner and you could take millions of dollars, putting ethics aside, right? We all know we're all good people here. There's no bad people, but putting ethics aside, if you could take, millions and millions of dollars and just leave your business high and dry and go move to Japan, would you do it? Most people would, putting ethics aside, not counting the ethics of it, because most people aren't going to steal. Versus if you had a multi-million dollar company, which is what the exchanges are today, would you leave for that? Well, most likely not, because that company will generate you enough money over the next few years to get that money back, right? So it's kind of like there was less to lose back then. Today for CZ, you think he wants to lose Binance? I don't think it's likely, just because Binance generates so much money for them, all right? Hello, GoldenEye. How are you doing today, man? How you doing? There have been a ton of conspiracies about CZ and the hack and possibly where it came from. Yeah, I mean, conspiracy theories are interesting. I'm not saying it's impossible, right? Nothing in crypto is impossible. You know, we've seen the impossible, right? But I think it's more likely that he's not gonna do a Mountain Gox than he is. That's the best way to put it. I mean, there's a small chance, but I don't think it's very likely. GoldenEye, you're doing good. I'm happy to hear that. I'm doing okay. I had a little bit of a stressful day today, you know, but that's life. Have some bills coming up that I've been, you know, not falling behind on, but I've been in a depression lately. I don't like to talk about it too much on stream, but I've been okay. Let's just say I've been okay, you know. Boom Blaze says, nicely explained. Subscribed. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Boom Blaze. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I hear you. Life is stressful, man. You gotta get through it, and I've been trying to get through it. For those of you who don't know, I'm originally from the Northeast, and I moved to California not too long ago, and now, like, there's this internal battle in my head of, should I move back? Because it's not like me and all my family and everything moved out. It was just me, so it's kind of like all my family and friends are still back there in the Northeast of the United States, and then there's some financial things that have been going on with me lately. And then there's depression, and then there's just a lot, relationship troubles. So, you know, it's been stressful. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of why my uploads have been inconsistent, but I'm trying to get back on it, you know. GoldenEye says, make sure your mental health is in tune, and you could try going into nature to relax and take it easy. Yeah. That I completely agree. Sometimes it feels so good just to go outside and just look at the trees or look at the sky. You hear that airplane? I'm right near the airport. I'm not sure if you hear that in the background. California is expensive, man. I have family in the East Coast, and California is very expensive. You know, yeah, it's crazy how expensive it is out here. CBD cures all. I haven't tried CBD yet. I've heard great things about it. I'm sure it does do a lot. I just haven't tried it. I have tried, I've tried hemp oil, which it doesn't have any THC or anything. It doesn't get you high or anything like that. It's just hemp oil. I've tried that, but I haven't tried the actual CBD extract. Although out here everyone's using some form of cannabis or CBD or something. Yeah, that's how California is. But I don't personally use anything really. Couple times in the past I've used hemp oil, but I don't use any type of I don't use any medicine at all really, or any type of herbs or anything. The only thing I take is vitamins. GoldenEye says, could you DM me somewhere about the future aspect of life, or the financial aspect of life, you know, stock, bonds, etc.? Yes, I could do that. Follow me on Instagram. That is the Naughty Investor on Instagram. You could follow me there. Oh, CBD works for you. That's good to hear, man. I'm happy to hear that CBD works really good for you. I have nothing against CBD. I think it's great medicine. I think you see these people who unfortunately they get hurt and they get put on painkillers or something. They get addicted. I think CBD is going to solve a lot of that. And I don't think anyone wants to see people addicted to opioids or anything. I think CBD is a better alternative. Also, if to GoldenEye, I'm going to link a video in the chat. When you're done watching the chat, you can go watch it. That is going to be my Robinhood portfolio. And I'll link that from my other YouTube channel. I have 2 YouTube channels. So I'm going to link that real quick. So just give me a second. I'm going to link. And hello to anyone who just tuned into the stream. I'll be getting back to the chat in a second. Just looking for the video. All right. Just give me a second, guys. Just gonna... Oh, I must have not copied the link. Hang on. Okay, why is this not working? Give me a second. I think that's the right video. If it doesn't talk about Robinhood, just search. I don't have a lot of videos on that channel. Just search through it, and you'll get there. You will get there. We're just gonna check how this is doing. All right, we're doing good. Boom Blaze asks, huge pullback at 6,300 or crash back to 4K. I think there will be a pullback. I don't think it's gonna be that much, and the reason is the support level's at 3,000. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna pull back to 4,000. Maybe we have a pullback, a couple $100, maybe to 500, but I think we have more room to go before we have a big pullback. So to answer your question, I think we will have a pullback, a small one. I don't think it's gonna be extremely large, but I could be wrong. I'll do a separate video on that, going more in depth in the future. But yeah. All right, so where do we want to go next? We covered Facebook, we covered the hacking. Get to the markets today. Bitcoin over 6,000. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP all up on the day. Nice market today, despite all the FUD. Again, this is the point I was making at the beginning of the stream. 3 months ago, if we found out Binance was hacked, Bitcoin would have went plummeting down. All the major coins would have went plummeting down because that is FUD. People see that, they get scared, they pull out. I don't want to get hacked. But the market's so strong, it ate up that FUD, and it pushed up anyways. So really awesome there. Really happy with that, guys. Again, most of your major coins up about 1 to 3% on the day. Binance coin down just a little bit. That is expected since Binance was just hacked. But to be only down 1% on the day after a hacking, it just shows how strong this market is right now, in my opinion. I could be wrong. We could all be wrong. But in my opinion, to have a major hacking and still be only down 1%, not too bad. Now, the biggest gainer, we're just going to check the stream. All right, we're doing good. Arc Black up 43% today. 43%. Yeah. So, you know, high risk play with Arc Block. Of course, smaller coin. And yeah, most of your major coins up a good amount today, you know. Total market cap sitting at 100 and I think it was like $89 billion. Bitcoin dominance still rising up to 56.8%. It's lining up for institutional FOMO. Yes, that is what the next bull run, in my opinion, will be. It's either going to be the next bull run or the next one. I think we're setting on the next bull run. I'm just saying it's possible. It's a little bit delayed, but I think the next bull run will be the institutional bull run, where we have the institutions gearing up and getting into the crypto markets, and that will bring a lot of wealth and make a lot of people very, very rich. Cryptocurrency is the next gold rush. It is. Like it or not. All right? Have a good diversified portfolio. Own some Ethereum. Own some XRP. Own some small cap coins. Own some medium cap coins. Own some Bitcoin. Diversify. Because you want to have a good exposure to this market. Because when it does pump up, you're gonna make a lot of money, guys. All right. Any last questions from anyone? We'll give it another minute or two in this live stream, and then we will get going. I really do appreciate the super chats today, guys. I really help support me, support the stream. You know, I'm not corporate sponsored. A lot of these crypto YouTubers, you know, the companies line their pockets just to put out good news, or the banks line their pockets just to put out bad news. You know, I give the honest news. I don't sway any one way. I call it how I see it. All right. So just gonna give it another minute or maybe 2 minutes. Give any last people some questions. What coins do I think will have the highest return on investment in the next bull run? Okay. So I'll list some of them. I'm not gonna list everyone, but I'll list. I think I'll list like 5. All right. XRP. Major coin to own. So many partnerships with Ripple that are going to be coming to fruition soon. Over the next year, these partnerships are going to come to fruition. Own your XRP. Ethereum. Ethereum is still the #1 platform for dApps, decentralized applications. Now, there has been struggles with actual user base with dApps. However, I think as more come out and there's more utility value there, Ethereum will see a good rise. Bitcoin as well. I know it's kind of generic to have your top 3 in there, but I think Bitcoin will have a good run. All right. I think Binance Coin's going to have a good run. All right. Despite this hacking, I still think Binance Coin is going to have a good run. Okay. Monero. Monero, I do like as a privacy coin. Monero and Zcash, I would say. Both of those coins, I think, will have a decent run. I'm just trying to think of what else I do think is going to have a decent run. Stellar, I'm not myself a big owner of Stellar, but I do know people who are really bullish on it, so I think Stellar will have a decent run. And I know people who are very bullish on IOTA. I'm not huge into IOTA, but I do have I recently acquired a small amount of it, and I think IOTA will have a decent bull run. I really do. Hey, Akshay, how you doing today? Hey, what's up, man? All right. If anyone has any last questions, just feel free to ask them. We're gonna be shutting down the stream soon. Thank you to everyone. Yeah, supply chain is underrated. I think we agree there. And obviously, we talked about VeChain in the past as well. You know, we talked about VeChain, and you know. But yeah, so thank you to everyone who came out. Says, have you guys heard about the new predictions for about $220 and $28 for XRP? Are those the modern investor predictions? Because I know a lot of people have been talking about the modern investor. He's has some new predictions out. I'm pretty sure those are the modern investor predictions. But I like the modern investor. I like him because he gives predictions when he does give predictions, and he keeps them within reason. Yeah, I agree with you on XRP being between $10 and $25. I think the people who are saying it's going to hit like $10,000 are giving are being a little bit extreme. I mean, even if we get a $10, $20 XRP, that is enormous return on investment, okay? Enormous return on investment. Thank you, AshK, for coming to the stream. We're gonna shut it down now. Thank you for the super chats. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream now. I know I said it like 4 times now, but the chat's been really good today. I'm happy to hear that. But thank you guys again. Thank you for the super chats, buddy. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you all next time. Have a great day, guys.